focus or confidence or what?
I'd say the same old Conor McGregor.
Touch is the proper
I say the same old Conor McGregor, to be honest with you. And if Khabib wins, it's because he's the better fighter. For no other reason, because Conor looks in shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Khabib beats this Conor, it's there's no complaints. I think ring rust I think ring rust is a real thing. If you're at a certain age, a certain level, when you're
How long has it been now? How long has it been? 2 years.
2 years. But the thing is, a year ago he fought the pound for pound best boxer and went 30 minutes with the guy. And when you're world class, I don't think ring rust is as real a thing. The one thing that they do say, time out of the cage or ring affects you, is your timing, and that does worry me a little bit, because timing is his game, really, isn't it? That's what he's
timing beats.
But I believe that we're going to get as good a Conor as we've seen, and if Khabib wins, then you got to give it up to whoever wins. They're going down as one of the all-time greats, because 26-0 as Khabib is amazing, and Conor, what he's done is amazing. Whoever comes out on top of these two, how can you not be like your top three?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're about to see what shape Khabib's in.
Khabib's coming out with the Russian flags sort of broadcast all over the arena here.
Russian colours everywhere.
Khabib frightens me as a McGregor fan, I've got to be honest. He looks like something out of Star Wars or some shit, like with the Sith Lord or something.
My missus just
with the hood up and shit.
My missus just makes me, oh my OMG, so nervous.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Like this is
emotional investment in the
no,
fight.
but it is. There is genuine nerves.
I love that. I love that.
So my missus would be like Peter Crouch's missus. She'll text me, or like she hates sport, but she'll be like, "Where are you now?"
Don't forget, if you are wanting to,
Brian,
if you're wanting to win the PlayStation 4, get your tweets in on hashtag the knockout. All one word. Make sure you get that in, because we want to know your predictions, and you can win a PlayStation 4 if you nail it. So
I'm going to ask you once. What do you reckon?
The last thing I want is my missus being nervous.
Nervous?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What did you?
Speaks volumes.
Are we going for?
Well, there's a baby in precious.
Are we going for?
Worth the wait.
Can we just get some final predictions before the lads get in the cage? Al, Foran, what are you saying?
Second round, knockout to Conor. Conor to size him up in the first, like he did with Alvarez.
Hugh?
Honestly, I can't choose. So it's literally, my head says Khabib is going to school him, and my heart says Conor is actually massively underrated and could spark him out within a minute. So
I hope you.
I genuinely can't choose.
I hope your heart is your brain in this case.
Al, what are you saying?
I'm going to go what Conor says. It will be done in one.
That's like a John Virgo style. Sort of.
John, are you really quoting it?
Yeah.
John fucking Virgo.
You fucking.
What was that snooker player?
Is that an old 20, 30-year-old snooker player?
What was that show called again?
It's old. It was.
Enough of the snooker. Elliot, what are you saying?
I'm going to say Khabib in the second.
Ooh. Get out.
Khabib looks. Khabib looks.
I was going to go Conor in the second as well. I feel like he'll shape him up.
Me and Lawrence are Conor in the second.
Yeah.
This is
What are you going? Conor second.
I'll go Conor second, but to be honest with you, my bets say Conor first. But when I put money on it, I get carried out. I get excited.
On that, what you said it'd be done pretty soon with Conor.
Yeah.
And you also said they wouldn't touch gloves.
Yeah.
There's a bet here: no glove touch, no takedowns, and McGregor to win inside the distance, 12-1.
Wow.
That's a decent bet, isn't it? Khabib putting his hands up outside of the ring. Khabib looking quite calm. If you're a McGregor fan, probably not what you want to see. He's not looking like Jose Aldo did when they were about to fight. Khabib looks big for that weight. He looks huge.
Very big.
That's also because he's a little bit smaller, isn't he?
McGregor trying to look in the eyes of Khabib. Khabib not wanting to look in the eyes by the looks of it, back to him the whole entire time. McGregor.
What do you think it's like looking in the eyes of a guy who's got quite sort of blacked out, dead eyes almost?
It's a really random question.
No, not really. I mean, for Conor McGregor, that's what he's trying to do. What do you think? He's famous for wanting to tear those guys down. Do you not think
the reach advantage is 4 inches? By the way, that we were right about that.
I mean, a lot of these fights are won, I reckon, well before they get into the octagon or the ring, whatever it is.
Bisping was saying that recently. Like
you can psych someone up. I've seen this thing with Mike Tyson, right, where they're literally in the ring, about to do the glove touch or whatever, and he's doing the stare, full-on stare, waiting for you. If you break eye contact, you've lost.
Have you seen the Tyson eyes where the guy's like that? And he's bobbing either side, and Tyson's like,
No, listen, let's put bullshit. I just try to do what I have to do, and I'm looking at opponent's eyes. It's real. It's all about intimidation. when you look at the opponent's eyes, you're gonna intimidate, and you're gonna make them fear you, and that's right, and that's so important.
I wish Al with us every week just to get an interview with people who are watching every fucking week.
Get the fuck out of here, you prick! I tell you, John Pesci's looking forward to this fight. Look at that Khabib pick. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's contorting himself like the fucking, what is it, the human centipede, the prick. Come on, you fucking...
There's 42,000 people watching with us right now.
Shout out, if you haven't already, subscribe and like the video. Cheers, everyone. We're about to watch Conor McGregor, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Do you ever just leave like random voicemails for people? Pretending to be
I feel like we just let Al commentate as Conor throughout the entire...
What are you thinking, Conor? You've got to punch him.
Conor looks superior. Press that buzzer.
This is it, man. I've been waiting for this fight for a long time.
Credit to Dana White for getting this together.
For sure.
You've got boxing events like fucking Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder not happening. That's what I love about the UFC. Best fight the best. Do you know what I'm saying?
Are you nervous?
By the way, we are number one.
I think the whole country is nervous.
Yeah.
Shout out to YouTube. We're number one, baby.
Come on, Conor. Come on.
Dublin. Come on, lad.
Bit of bottle of water for Conor McGregor. Imagine he just had like a bottle of whiskey handy.
I think it's quite funny, Al. I think you'll agree with me. Is like I think about 4.5 million people are sitting in Ireland at the moment, shitting themselves.
No, literally,
like shitting themselves. Like I genuinely feel like I'm about to fight.
It's one of our own. He's one of our own.
Here we go.
He's something else.
The King's
I
back.
fucking love him.
You've got to rate the confidence. Even if he goes and gets steamrolled, there's been not a flicker of fucking self-doubt, has there? At all.
Like when I heard the stuff when he threw the dolly through the window, I was like, he's lost the plot. And then when you read into the reasons why, I'm like, I'd probably do the same thing.
I just got this sneaking feeling.
Him and Artem are very good pals.
He is literally been growing at this moment.
Who has?
And Artem's a lovely chap.
I've met
Artem on a few occasions.
I hope that it's not.
Do you know what it is, right? Before we start though, in previous fights when I hated Mayweather. I really wanted Conor to win, and that clouded my judgment. I don't hate Khabib. I think he's a fucking hell of a fighter. Yeah. And whoever wins here, like, you got to give it up to them. Like I wouldn't feel the same like bitterness.
Here we go,
Khabib.
lads. Here we
Do you know
go
what I'm saying?
Okay, this is
why are they splitting them up? Just let them go fucking face. Like,
wow, there's like 4 arms separating them.
There's definitely no glove touch.
They haven't even given them. There's been no option for a fucking glove touch. They're not even contemplating.
Couldn't reach him.
Fucking hell, here we go. Jesus Christ.
Shout out James Nate who says, you guys are more entertaining than the fight itself. Wow. Super funny stuff, nice job, boy.
Thanks, James.
Thanks, James.
Khabib looking.
Selection suspended. It's too late to back out.
Khabib on the back foot early.
Interesting.
That stance, beautiful.
Sync up with us at home with the timer there.
First jab, nice.
Khabib looking very light on his feet though. Conor not really giving a fuck about the takedown.
Oh, straight in.
Khabib
Straight
goes
in for it. Straight in.
Khabib goes for the takedown.
Okay, wow.
And he might get it here. This is
early.
terrible for Conor early doors.
That was early.
Khabib really tried to hold on to that low single. Conor getting a hold of the body. He's got his hands are on his torso here, trying to defend the takedown, and Khabib could get it.
Get out!
Khabib's on the back. Conor's on top though. Conor can get out here if he just gets his hand in the arm.
Get out.
Conor shouldn't.
Get out of that.
Conor made a bit of a mistake here. Conor's being really hard to take down though.
Don't give him your back!
You've got to give Conor credit.
Give him your back!
Wow, look at him though, look at him. Up against the cage, you're absolutely fucked now.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Conor did really well to defend it for so long.
Wow. Man, I can't believe you went in that early.
Yeah.
And in that style.
To be honest,
unorthodox.
In a way, though, Khabib said he's the Mayweather of MMA, and in a way, he is, because the fight that traditional fans want to see,
that's not happening.
He doesn't do that. That's not happening. And Mayweather doesn't do that either. And Khabib fights.
You need to accept as a fan that if you're working with the science of boxing, for example, it's not just about knocking guys out. It's an art form. This guy is...
And Khabib's doing the same.
That's it.
He's doing his easiest route to victory.
However, Conor looks calm.
Yeah, he looks very calm.
Khabib's doing.
He's almost sitting there like, this is just annoying.
The normal Khabib, the one thing, Khabib's trapped Conor's legs. The normal Khabib, though, is ground and pound. We've seen no pound. We've seen just ground, And to be honest with you, if I'm...
look at him working like that, though, man. He's so dominant.
Technically brilliant.
Right?
It's annoying how brilliant he is on the ground.
He's not letting go. The funny thing is, right, that initial takedown attempt, it looked like Conor was getting out of that. He was doing so well.
250
unorthodox as anything, he took him down. Wow.
And yet, nothing achieved in terms of he's just sapping the gas out of Conor here.
That's the first shot, really. Is
this just a waiting game now for Conor then? Is he just waiting
for the round?
Khabib, right? If he gets on top of you, he'll do this round after round until you're just done.
I hope this isn't I don't mind whoever wins or loses, but what I don't want is boring. And Khabib is doing the hold on for dear life.
You should have expected that.
This was when George St. Pierre used to fight strikers. This was how he'd fight them. He'd bore the audience to death, and we'd have to sort of grin and bear it. But it's only a few minutes, to be fair.
It's one of the reasons I wasn't initially a massive fan of Cormier as well, man. Just throwing your weight around, basically.
Do you think also Khabib doesn't care if he stinks the place out?
He's made a career on stinking the place.
Exactly.
He's here to mess up as many people's night as possible.
He's done that quite well so far.
Like, his control, though, is incredible.
What Conor's trying to do by hitting him in the head here with Khabib is trying to get him annoyed enough so that Khabib will throw enough punches to try and Conor can get some space to get up. And Khabib has trapped the legs of Conor in between his legs. It's not a good position. He's got them in like butter.
No, that's not a good position.
God?
It's not a great position.
He's doing very well, though, man. His breathing looks good. He's still managing to get him around the head and keep him moving or thinking. Like, most of the shots really are still coming from
Conor's finally back to cage now, though.
It's a massive difference when Mendes had him on his back, where he just pummeled him with elbows. This just seems to be like...
That leg, though. Look how
Dylan
quickly he got over.
This is why Dylan Dennis gave me a bit of confidence, because I feel like the ground defence is going to be way better than it ever has been. And you know what you're getting with Khabib. There's no unpredictability.
No, there's only so much time that you can... It's actually painful looking at someone when they can't protect themselves in the face and they just keep getting smashed.
This is old school UFC, isn't it? Striker versus grappler. So old school. Conor's doing alright, though.
40 seconds left.
The worry is with the adrenaline and all of that. The game plan is instantly not going to Conor, but it's still it's
that's all right. 30 seconds time, we reset.
Okay, yes, exactly. So this is where McGregor's stand-up comes into play. Is that at the start of every round he gets to start on the feet.
Well, that's why I picked Conor, because I do agree that but Khabib's achieved a giant piece of fuck all here for me. Really, he's 10 seconds out. He hasn't achieved a significant strike yet. There's no damage being done to McGregor, but the gas tank is being drained a little bit, but not really a great deal.
He's sorry, man. That's one round in the bag, standard. Khabib just doing what Khabib does.
The price has come in for this fight. Good.
Right, what you actually need for Conor is you need that moment where he's getting gouged in the eye and you flick that switch of, okay, you want the warrior, here I am. Because right now he's still in calm, let me respect mode.
He's breathing heavy, Conor.
He seems fine enough.
He seems fine.
Yeah. No problem. Go again.
Both fighters are on a par for me.
Your thoughts, Al?
We got to start again as well, right?
I feel like that was a round wasted, but that's exactly what Khabib wants to do. Like,
he just needs to do that 2 or 3 times and it's over.
Credit to him, but I hate that style of fight.
Yeah, it's so boring.
It kills them.
It's so boring.
That's the beauty of MMA. We don't want to see 2 guys kick the shit out of each other and stand up in the middle of a ring. Apologies for swearing, Ladbrokes. But like,
takedowns I'm fine with, but do something. but Khabib was so aware that Conor could get up, and he held on to him and achieved fuck all there. And it's like, to me, if I'm a referee, I'd just stand that up there. After 2 minutes of nothing, after 2 minutes of nothing, I'm standing that up.
Do we have any play betting on this before we go any further?
Khabib's come in, so he's now 1-4 to win this. McGregor out to 11-4.
Jesus Christ almighty.
So it's that wasn't a good
round.
McGregor has
this is where McGregor's kicks has to be vital. He has to keep him at a distance.
This is it.
McGregor instantly fighting differently than he did before, though. Hands down, slow.
Exactly. It's that straight kick to the body is going to keep him.
Here we go.
Why is McGregor going for a flying knee? That's exactly how Chad Mendes took him down. I don't understand that. Go for.
Oh my days! He rocked him.
Credit to Khabib. Credit to Khabib. He almost drops Conor McGregor. Credit to Khabib. And Conor McGregor looks rocked.
Oh my
Conor McGregor looks rocked.
No. Oh God.
And I tell you what, I did not expect that from this fight.
Wow.
Credit to Khabib.
Oh my God.
Credit. This is the thing though. One thing with George St. Pierre, I never rated his stand-up, but because the threat of the takedown was so great, his stand-up was unexpected. And this is what Khabib's landed there.
Wow, I can't believe he just did that.
Did not see that coming.
Unbelievable.
Jesus.
And now he's
because McGregor was so relaxed and confident.
Too confident. His hands are down here.
What are you doing, mate?
All within the first minute of the second round, that as well.
I've got to say,
I don't know what he's going for.
as opening the fights go, as a McGregor fan, couldn't be going much worse.
This is the worst.
If McGregor comes back and wins this after that shot, because McGregor looked like he was on his way out.
Wow, I cannot believe that.
It's very rare you see McGregor that rocked in a fucking UFC fight. McGregor looked like he was about to get knocked out.
I know all the people to do that from the stand-up.
Crazy.
You can now see how good Khabib is on the ground, because Conor is trying all he can do to get out of here, and he cannot get out.
Those odds will be changing quickly.
Fuck, they are.
Those blows, right?
Khabib now went to 2-13.
Oh, I find that so frustrating when you see someone stopping their breathing, right? But he's an expert, he's got experience, he knows exactly what he's doing. Big blows coming down as well.
McGregor now up to 9-2.
Mate, you got to get up. 2.5, that's 3 minutes. Wow.
Yeah, it will be some comeback now with McGregor.
I tell you what, that threat of the takedown made McGregor think he's got nothing else. Left his chin wide open, and he's paid the fucking price there. That is terrible.
This is going to be a long 2 minutes.
It's getting worse and worse. Khabib now went to 1-10.
Wow.
Like, this is the last place you want Khabib Nurmagomedov to be.
Literally right against
the thing is,
right against the cage.
People compared this to Chad Mendes. McGregor's really taking a beating now. McGregor's getting. People compared this to Chad Mendes. This reminds me when Brock Lesnar got beat, actually.
Absolutely raining.
Wow. Defense.
People compared this to Chad Mendes.
You've got to move.
How long before this?
Oh my God.
Credit. He's going to stop it.
Khabib's going in. You know what? He said he was going to go in. He's going in.
What a fucking performance from Khabib. I've got to give him credit.
Absolutely.
The thing is, Conor McGregor's still defending himself.
Yeah.
So I would let this go for a bit, mate. But it's side control, and it's easy for Khabib.
150
This
left.
is easy for Khabib.
This round feels long, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A lot has happened here.
I reckon psychologically that's a big blow, you know?
Yeah.
He wouldn't
I'll tell you
not have expected to get hit like that.
He got almost dropped.
Yeah.
Like, that was out, almost out. He's looking for a Kimura now on Conor McGregor. He's got his arms in. McGregor's trying to use the cage. He's getting told off by the referee. He's trying to twist that arm out. McGregor is possibly going to get submitted again in a UFC cage. Khabib looking very good here, but Conor whirls out of it. Khabib looking like he could be in full mount almost. Yeah, he's got his knee over his chest to get into full mount.
That his feet are the only thing.
McGregor's turning in. He's giving his arm up though. There's an arm bar there if he wants to take the arm bar. Khabib is all over. He's got 59 seconds to get to the end of the round. McGregor here, he's struggling like fuck. And there's a neck. Now is a possible choke here. Khabib is owning McGregor. Khabib is all over McGregor and showing that he's the better fighter.
He's up though. He's up.
McGregor's
45 seconds.
Credit there for working his way out of it.
I tell you what, he probably will get taken down again, but credit to McGregor here.
He's just killing any opportunity you've got. You can't breathe. You can't stand up.
The takedowns are not a big problem. No. It's the fucking right hand he dropped them with. That's the fucking killer.
That's killing.
That would have fucked my confidence big time if I'm McGregor here. Like,
you suddenly got to think like, hang on, I got to respect you.
Fucking big time. And do you know what surprised me? I expected the McGregor who was on his toes against Alvarez. He come up flat-footed, hands down, not a care in the world, throwing kicks. He's a wrestler, mate. Do you want to hand him the fucking takedown?
Yeah.
This is not the McGregor I expected to see. Respect, like, I thought he'd learnt his lesson from Nate Diaz.
McGregor did well to make it through there. McGregor is laughing as he comes out of that. As if to say, is that all you've got? Which is funny because that's not all he's got, is it? No.
I hope McGregor's done his
I need a response now.
I'll tell you what, if McGregor comes back after this,
incredible.
Then we're talking.
Well, he's currently 13-2.
I think he's one of these people as well, man. You need to push him past the pain barrier to get the best out of him.
That ground and pound, those hammer strikes from
that was a lot.
Dude, we all said first 2 rounds, McGregor has to win it.
Yeah.
We're heading into round 3, and he's been on his back for 2 rounds.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I said it's going to be.
Look at that shot! Bang! Wow! Head
I'll tell you what, for a striker, dude. Floyd Mayweather didn't do that to Conor McGregor.
Did you see his hands though? Hands down here.
Why did Floyd Mayweather not do that when he's the best boxer in the world? Because McGregor respected Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. You can't walk forward, hands behind you in your pockets against Khabib, even though he's not a great striker. You can't expect nothing.
Yeah. He's been ready.
Jesus, wear you down.
Sign the contract.
Jesus
we're done.
Christ.
Job done. Bring me your chicken.
McGregor's confidence though is just it's.
You got to do something now. This is it, man. Pick him off. That's it. That's what we want to see. Jabs, blows.
But now Conor's back up.
Left hand from Conor McGregor, and he's still in there. 3rd round.
He's ready again. He's ready. I know this warrior look. He's ready. Come on now.
But he needs to hurt Khabib. He needs to hurt
so
him now.
Confident standing up.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Credit to Khabib. He is standing up with McGregor.
Yeah.
He's earned my respect a lot here. He's done brilliantly, Khabib.
You know, you're right. To be fair to him, he could have just let for the leg straight off and just stuck with that. But he does stand up a little bit. You've got to give it to him.
Body shot from Conor McGregor. Straight from Khabib.
You can see the fatigue.
Back and forward.
He still thinks he can pick him off, though. I know that look in McGregor's eye, right? It's focus mode right now.
Casual that looks.
Straight right from McGregor, and he's trying to walk Khabib down here. He's taking centre stage of the octagon, and he's trying to land the hooks. And I'm surprised, but it does look like he's not completely out of it here. Most fighters, with that kind of fucking right hand from Khabib and the pressure, really probably wouldn't be there. Khabib is on his
Interesting, you know, I feel like with Khabib, he's simply buying time until that next takedown. Yeah. Literally waiting for you to just think like, oh, we're doing a standard.
There's the takedown from Khabib, but he doesn't get it. Conor stays on his feet and he defends the takedown.
Did well.
But Khabib is still clinched, and this is not what Conor wants. He backs off and he's using some head movement. And Khabib's big right hand from Khabib. You've got to give that credit.
You see that
Khabib on the front foot now, and he's pinning Conor up against the cage, and this is where he wants him for the takedown. And he's going to get the takedown. I've got to say, it's got to be. You've got to expect the takedown, and he uses that like. I don't know. I've never seen this kind of wrestling before. This Dagestani style wrestling. It's like it's weight management. It's technique. It's not strength. The way like American style wrestling is like you hook you get the underhooks and you use power.
Shifting.
He almost the way Conor walks you onto a left hand is kind of the way Khabib walks you onto a takedown.
This is where Conor should be.
Uppercut from McGregor, and it's a 1, 2, 3 from McGregor. Head kick, McGregor. This is a drag him out war.
Now he's starting to
he's
big right hand.
Oh my God!
Khabib standing with McGregor.
What are you
McGregor
doing?
looks exhausted, but he's using the left hand and he hits Khabib.
Wow.
Khabib welcomes it. Khabib welcomes it.
Come on! What a fight, man! Awesome.
McGregor, a gas tank again is a problem. I've got to say,
Khabib is standing in front of him with no hands.
Khabib could be breaking McGregor here
by
standing.
Massive risks, man. It's crazy.
But the thing is the zip in McGregor's punches isn't there.
Look at his left hand. Look at his left hand. It's down by his waist.
McGregor would not surely have expected him to just stand.
Oh no! You see, that is what he's waiting for.
that, yeah.
McGregor, the best counterpuncher in MMA.
Right hand from McGregor.
Oh my
And
God.
Khabib is now more open than previously. And McGregor is evading the punches. He took a body shot there, but he is hitting them with some straight shots.
You know what you've got as well? You've got no respect going on.
Yeah.
From either fighter.
Yeah,
no,
they
from
don't
either
respect
fighter.
each other.
Yeah.
But you can tell this is a lot.
And it's a trip from Khabib, but we're at about a minute to go and Conor's still on his feet.
1 minute there.
I can't believe I've got to do a kick-off tomorrow after this.
I can't wait for a kick-off tomorrow.
It's going to be nice to not be emotionally invested in a sporting event.
I won't feel the same way tomorrow. It is an interesting one though, because he doesn't have nearly as long to get out. He doesn't have to survive this now. He only has a minute of that, which doesn't feel like as long.
No.
And he's not on
Do you know what I'm feeling so far? What I'm feeling so far is Khabib's winning the fight.
100%.
But
Khabib's definitely.
I feel like in a rematch, it's not a blowout. I would still want to say this again because I feel like now that McGregor knows what he has for him, it's still a compelling fight to watch again.
He needs a knockout right now.
Who? McGregor?
Yeah.
100%.
You've got to knock him out.
That's an equality.
Do you see knockout power in those arms?
Yeah,
when he's
McGregor
swinging right now?
Not at the moment.
I'll even say it now.
You know what though, right?
Conor needs a knockout. Full stop.
I genuinely don't think that you need that much explosive power or whatnot. He's so accurate. Those jabs can do the job. You just get two in quick succession. But he looks calm, Khabib, man. He's talking.
I'm really surprised with Khabib's stand-up game at the moment. It's really come out of left field.
No, I don't know though, because I think part of it is also that McGregor's so scared of the takedown, he's just not aware of the punches.
Yeah.
That's a point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's so excited. They've got a week.
It's hard watching it here.
Khabib doesn't even take the seat. Khabib in the beginning of the fourth round, he hasn't even sat down, lads.
Doesn't want a rest. Just wants to be get back out there.
If you're to believe what Chael's, oh my God, look what he's saying.
There's no quit.
He's shouting.
He is full of energy. This guy. McGregor is exhausted. There's a clear difference in the gas tank here.
Chael Sonnen had a very good point. He said that Khabib went 90 minutes with 5 guys, and he said the first guy came in and he tapped him. He fought him until he could fight no more. Second guy came in fresh, fought him till he could fight no more. Third guy came in, same again. He went 90 minutes with 5 different guys, and he exhausted 5 different guys, and he was still fresh.
This is McGregor.
No, this is Khabib.
Yeah, I can see that.
McGregor couldn't do that, could he? Let's be honest. Looking at him here,
I say McGregor looked gone in that.
the gas tank just isn't the same. Ooh. Left hand from McGregor. Khabib welcomes it. If McGregor wins this, after that, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked.
Have you been shocked before, Brian?
Not this shocked. Not this shocked. This would be one of the shocks of my sporting life.
It'd be like Brock versus Carwin. That would be the win.
On that level.
Yeah, it'd be on that level, wouldn't it?
I remember that. Yeah, I was like, they're going to stop this any second now. Any second. 116. You can't. Oh, Khabib seems to be throwing harder than Conor, though. That's the thing. He's got more energy. And this is a game of cardio, really, at this point. McGregor is really tired. Really tired. Come on, man, McGregor. Come on.
Not on 4 minutes, please.
Don't get the takedown. No. I don't even mind. Don't get me wrong. I'm a McGregor fan. I don't even mind that Khabib's, winning the fight as much as I just hate the way he achieves so little on the floor. Sometimes it bores the fuck out of us. I don't want a lightweight champ. If Kevin Lee can come in and beat Khabib, I would take that because I want someone who can do it all. Do you know what I mean? Like,
from a pragmatic point of view, I think if this fight is going the way it's what people think it's going to be and what everyone thinks it's going to be, McGregor is going to go down to 145.
There's a body lock here from Khabib. On Conor McGregor, he's on top of him.
You know when a snake wraps around his prey.
Yeah.
Speaking of Shane Corwin, Brock Lesnar, there's an option for the same submission that Brock Lesnar used, which is the arm triangle choke, I think. We might be seeing that right now.
You're watching a master at work.
Yeah.
Wow.
All Khabib needs to do is put his hand round the back of Conor McGregor's neck and lock that in. But he's choosing. He's still trying to do it. The sweat's stopping him from managing it. It's tough to watch, lads. As a McGregor fan, it is fucking tough. But you've got to give it up to Khabib. He's doing his game as unentertaining as it is, despite the fucking great fucking right hook he landed. It's working. McGregor, when it comes to pressure, and I think that I look at McGregor as one of the all-time greats, and I think there's a place for him in the history books. But when it comes to people who brought the fight to him, we're seeing that
he suffers.
Oh, don't give him your back. Don't give him your back. Oh, no. Please no.
Conor knows how to sell a fight. This Khabib, he knows how to win a fight. Beautiful performance. World class. Incredible.
There's a finish here from Conor McGregor.
Khabib broken it.
And that was personal. You
Khabib shouts at Conor McGregor after choking him out.
Fuck you, you Russian cunt.
And he throws his gum shield at the McGregor fan base. It's Conor McGregor finished by Khabib Nurmagomedov. Credit to him. Khabib.
He's gone over the cage. He's gone over the cage.
Khabib is fighting. Khabib is fighting. Khabib is fighting with the McGregor team. Khabib is fighting with the McGregor team. Khabib is a fucking moron. To be quite honest with you, he insinuated. He started that fight.
I'll tell you one thing. If Conor McGregor did that, it'd be something completely different.
Well, anyway, it's all kicking off after the fight. Now, to me, they're fighting! Punching Conor McGregor in the cage! It's all kicking off! Conor McGregor's it's all gone mental!
See this?
At the end of the day...
It's really personal. Really personal.
At the end of the day, people say that this was fake. Wow. This is not fucking fake. Wow. Conor McGregor tapped. It should have ended there.
Wow.
It should have ended. Khabib Nurmagomedov has beaten Conor McGregor in a fight. He should have acted like a classy champion and fucking help. Mate, you've got the title. What do you want to fight anyone for? You've beaten McGregor.
I'm not surprised if Dana White strips him of the belt.
What is he doing?
And gives it to Tony Ferguson because
it's not that.
I'm sorry.
It's not that.
There's no chance he's going to
you cannot go over there and you cannot.
Can I just say?
You cannot.
No one he's been antagonised.
No.
This is the build-up.
You've just won the fight.
It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter though.
So was he? In the UFC history. No, in the UFC history.
That's disgrace.
No, wait. We've been watching UFC, all of us, for 10, 15 years, right? The worst thing I've ever seen, arguably, after the bell, was Brock Lesnar trying it on with Frank Mir. Or Paul Daly, who hit after the bell, Josh Koscheck, after the bell. We've just seen Conor McGregor assaulted by some random
that was fucking crazy.
in the fucking cage. Khabib runs and tries to fight Conor's team. You've just won the belt, mate. Yeah. You're a champion. You're one of the greatest of all time. You've just beaten Conor McGregor. Congratulations. What do you want to do that for? I don't get it.
I think it shows what Conor's brought to UFC, which is that drama that people are looking for.
Do you know what I said during the fight? I just want to say one last thing. I said during the fight, I respect both of these, and I don't care who wins as long as the better man wins. Khabib won, he was the better man, but I don't respect Khabib for that, because as much as Conor was an arsehole in the past, like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, you know, it's funny, man. When we were talking about the press conference earlier, I said, like, it's the best way to deal with McGregor and the blueprint that he's created up until the point where you bit. Then you're just any guy.
Yeah.
Right, and he just proved himself. He's so emotionally invested, he couldn't help himself. Whatever's going on.
What is he doing? Jumping into the.
What are you thinking?
Literally,
There he is. There's Khabib.
But look, man, this is a lot deeper than people are obviously thinking.
Khabib Nurmagomedov cannot be allowed back into that fucking cage, surely. The man's a fucking idiot.
And it's funny because we were talking about the humble Khabib, the calm Khabib.
Yeah, that's not.
And this.
I've lost all respect for the lad, man.
I've completely I had respect for him in that sense that he was nice.
Don't get me wrong, we're rooting for McGregor.
And he's attacking McGregor's team. I'm sorry, I'm standing up here.
You've got to get the fuck out the cage, pal.
Get the fuck out of the cage, you cunt.
Idiot. What if? Did you see someone? Someone's just jumped McGregor from behind and punched McGregor in the head. 1 second. Am I watching?
After he's got 4 rounds.
It's crazy.
The guy's just being submitted.
It doesn't matter. Daniel Cormier, one of the most respected individuals in the UFC, is trying to calm Khabib down, and he's trying to walk through Daniel Cormier.
There's rock
that will tell you a hell of a lot of character.
Hands on the table here. Khabib was the dominant fighter. He was absolutely brilliant, amazing performance. But for him to fucking do that and jump out of the cage and attack someone like that, to attack people,
but the problem is, he started multiple fights then, because as soon as everyone was like, we're all fighting, Khabib's team hopped the cage, started fucking punching McGregor.
Hold on a second, right? Who are you and how brave are you to be getting in the ring and thinking you can just start sparring
that's
with
mental.
Conor?
Yeah. That's mental.
I don't care if you've just been beaten up, but you're nuts.
I'm not sure it's about bravery or craziness at that point.
I don't know. I
don't know what's going on here, right? But I genuinely reckon that Khabib has jumped to get Artem Lobov.
I agree with you.
Is Artem at the fight?
Oh, he'll be at the fight, yeah. Without a fucking.
Because I've been looking at Artem's activity, and I haven't seen any of him in Vegas.
Well, Dylan is at the fight.
Does Khabib keep the title after that? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It was an amazing performance, but
does he get DQ'd now?
Yeah.
I mean, oh man, wow.
Paul Daly did less. Paul Daly did less and got a lifetime UFC ban. I'm not expecting that by any means.
Let's say there's some cameras in the car.
No, considering after what happened in April, Khabib won't be, but.
It was, look.
I just think that is so personal.
What happened in April? For anyone here who's watching this who thinks that was staged, jog on, my friends.
Yeah, I just don't think you can start bringing up Chechen rebels or your association with this person and that person and Putin and all that without not only these guys getting affected, but actual dangerous men who are serious guys.
No, and I've heard that the guy who McGregor named the
McGregor is walking out of the now.
It's a shame that we don't get a press conference from McGregor or an interview, because we know that McGregor is a man and would stand up and say
what is on his mind.
Beaten by the better man, and I do think he actually would have shook his hand, even though he said he wouldn't.
I reckon he would.
He's asking for his
belt. He would have done. It's war until the war's done.
Diaz and him fucking hated each other, and he fucking took that like a man.
That wasn't sporting what he just did.
I'm forever. I'm never going to be a. I know some McGregor haters are going to look at this like sour grapes or whatever, but I'm a grown ass man here. Like my team wins and loses all the time. My fighters win and lose all the time. I remember watching Lyoto Machida get smoked by Shogun Rua. That was painful, right? But you've got to deal with it. I don't care, but when you act as classless as that fucking scum has, I'm never going to be a fan of Khabib.
There's one thing.
People are on Conor McGregor's back. One second, Al, give me 1 second. There's people on Conor McGregor's back saying that when he said, I apologise to absolutely nobody, that he was the most classless champion of all time. Well, he's just stricken that entire thing off and doubled it by about 50, or just double everything.
I always think what McGregor does is the pre-act show that he provides isn't the person that he is after the fight.
Because I love Daniel Cormier, but Daniel Cormier has to stick by his boys who are in the same gym as him. But I just think it's like I genuinely respect Khabib. I respect it. I looked at Khabib and I respected him as a fighter, and I knew he was humble. And
wow, they're not actually giving him the belt.
No, and guess what? Well, they're not going to give him the belt, and to me, if they don't give him the belt now, there's repercussions for this shit. Dana White said, "Get him the fuck out, moreover, we're done here."
Yeah.
Khabib saying, "Where's my belt?"
Fuck him, let him go to Bellator. That's what Dana White is not.
That's what they're doing.
Dana White is in the office.
You can see him gesticulating about jumping over the side and whatnot.
Unbelievable that. I'm shocked here. I'm not shocked at the result. We knew Khabib could mould McGregor.
Yeah, the reaction.
He would.
Hang on,
credit to him.
I would love to get some volume on this, because this is actually.
Yeah, if we could get volume on this, I'd love to see it.
We're currently watching Dana White give Khabib a public dressing down.
That's exactly what it is.
And saying, "You fucked up, you idiot."
Whatever McGregor has done between Mark Goddard.
Did you see that head in the hand?
Jumping a cage,
that means I fucked up.
We might say
he's not getting that belt.
It was a perfect win for Khabib.
He's not getting that belt.
I actually think
you forfeited your chance.
Dana's thinking to himself, if you're Dana White and you've got the cash cow of Conor McGregor,
I want to keep that.
There's Ali.
Do you know what I'm thinking? Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I've got the perfect reason to rule a no.
Look here, lads. This is the Las Vegas.
The Las Vegas County Police are. The Las Vegas State Police are escorting Khabib out of this arena. He is going to jail.
Think of this though.
Sorry,
if you're Dana White,
Lawrence, you need to do this job for me.
Seriously, if you're Dana White, think about what you say. If you're Dana White and you've got your cash cow, Conor McGregor's just lost, and you're like, fuck, he's lost.
Yeah,
the cash cow's lost. But then Khabib does something so bad that you can be like,
he's just got absolutely showered with this.
If I'm in that crowd, I am.
There's the title.
Yeah.
No, but what you're thinking of Dana White is, you're thinking, I've got the perfect reason to strip Khabib or to rule it a no win, no disqualification, whatever.
No,
he has to get
what is this?
He has to get his
Tony Ferguson.
The lads
Tony Ferguson's going to come out.
Right, wait there. The lad from downstairs.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to come out here and he's going to be announced.
Oh my God! What the hell is happening there?
Shush.
Oh, good God Almighty!
Kieran Dyer's ringing us a prick.
Put him on speakerphone.
Hello, you prick.
Listen, I wanted Conor to win, mate.
You are fucking. You're ringing up the glow. It's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. You told us so.
Oh, he's the winner. He's been declared the winner.
Yeah, he's been given the winner.
Okay, cool. That's great.
Dude. I'm on the live stream now, mate. I don't know. Khabib's won. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if he's keeping the belt, if he's disqualified, if they're going
to... He's won.
What? No, he just said he's won. He said that he's not putting the belt on you now because the police riot.
Okay.
Wow. That's crazy.
You take care, bro. See you soon, man. Bye.
There you go. Well, the good news for someone at home is they did actually say Khabib, 4th round, submission. Kimura.
Oh, that is impressive.
Shout out to @Pancake Royale.
It wasn't a Kimura, it was a
no, but they, to be fair,
credit to them.
Yeah,
that was a hell of a fall. Do we give them?
I think we have to.
Of course we have to.
Fair play.
You just want yourself PS4.
Shaggy Rogers or @Pancake Royale.
We didn't get the result that we were hoping for.
I did.
We got some.
Not now.
we got a hell of a fight.
It's him. These two conspirators hugging each other.
OSP.
He's made his money.